Okay, are you on here? I'm close. um, I'm close now because I'm sitting in my bed, and I didn't want to go to bed tonight without coming back on because I have so much to give to you, and I want you to have it all because you need it. um, Let me see. So we left off with just sure, right? Okay. Um, I'm not going to talk about that part of conscious tonight because that's a lot, and I haven't really put the time and research in it to put it out there for you to be able to take it in. Okay, but we're going to continue. We're going to keep talking about the conscious. Okay, yet um, I want to take you back to um, um, I want to take you back up to where you can find the beginning, the Norse mythology, because I want to give you some layouts so that you would kind of see the bigger picture and recognize how the conscious is operating in the thought. Okay, so um, during one of my researches um, and looking for a way to present this information to you in a way so you can grab it, so and then be able to at least go and research it for yourself. So um, I thought about making, I wanted to show you how it one it's like one reality of how it began, how it is began. um, so and so what I went to, one of the researchers I went to find the Primanors, okay, because the way I'm seeing it play out as who you are and the now as creation versus as who you are in creation back then. Okay, and so as of right now, in your time now, you are in a created state of being, or evolving. You're in a created evolving. Okay, and I don't want to put too much emphasis on evolving because I found a little bit more onto that too. I need to do a little bit more research on it because it's a lot. Okay, so so if you go to Greek mythology, I have my phone here, and if you go to Greek mythology and you put in just you can just put Primanors in there just because that's what you want to find. You want to find the Primanors, okay? Primanors is the beginning. It's the prime. It's the prime of all things. It's the prime. Primanor is what they call it. Primanors, okay? That's what they call it. Primanors, okay? So, okay. Oh, my phone went kind of blank on me. So, and so there's a genealogy of Primanors, okay? Because doesn't everything come from something? Is there a beginning of everything, life source living? I would say so. What about ending? Okay, ending of what? You know what I mean? See, and this is where we have been blind by distortion. Okay, all right, because you really it has been. I don't like to say we because, but let's say we as a society or as a civilization, not a society. But yeah, society is what helped blind you. That's what really put the whole icing on the cake. Okay, and look, haven't you noticed how most things um, operate in a two or three, mostly in twos? What each one has an operation in itself. Okay, say in one, anything that's in a one, it has an operation that it operates in one. Yeah, and creating. So does two. Okay, and so does three, and you can keep going on. But we want to stay with the three, from one to three for now, because you keep splitting the number, you keep going. Yeah. Okay. So for instance, if I had a pot, or if I had a plant, I needed a pot. That's two. Plant, but then you got your dirt. That's three. If you're gonna plant a plant, then you need a pot, dirt, and you need the plant. Okay. Say I was gonna make a cake. I need the cake, and then I need the icing on the cake. See what I'm saying? So if I was gonna um, have some ice cream, I'll have ice cream, and then I'll have the ice cream, and you and somebody else will be the cookies and the ice cream. So, and describing life itself, you can bring it in every different scenario to get the best out of it that you want. Yeah, but and if you're not working in that um, arena of your own energy, if you're not aware, you can't. But if you're not operating in that particular way of being a creator or creating life as you are, or as you appear that you want to be, or life as you see it to be, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not really putting any action in it, what are you going to get back? You're going to get back what you put in, which is nothing. It's just things will just stay the same, or it'll just be as it is, right? Or you'll be creating what you are without aware. But who are you? What are you creating? You don't even know. You see, you don't even know what you're creating each and every day when you speak words with thoughts. But due to the fact that those particular thoughts that you're using, which is lockdown thoughts, thoughts that's been programmed inside of a subconscious. We can just leave it there, because there's so many different scenarios of I can take you in to see it in a bigger picture. Okay, like for instance, I don't know if I have it on my phone. Well, let me keep you here. Okay, so in my research here, okay, I don't know if you can see it because it's in the writings, and I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I'll put it like that. Okay, you see that? See? Okay, see? You see the Greek mythology? Okay, so while I was only looking for chaos because I wanted to break that open for you. So I put in chaos. As I'm looking at what chaos is, then there's other things going to pop up in the blue writing. Okay, so when you get there, you start, then you click over, then it take it, So eventually I got to where I'm here, because each thing you open is going to be something that needs to tie into something else. Yeah, that's your research. Okay, so in the Greek mythology, you see the Primanors deities are the first gods and goddess born from the void of chaos. Okay. What is his name? Hysius first. Okay, Hysius, what his name is first, it says. Okay, I'm gonna click on. Well, you got Hysius, He was the first one. Then we have after well, Hysius is chaos. That's who he is. Okay, but then after chaos are Gaia, tortoise, Eros, and then Ibers, it's kind of like Embers, Ibers. And then you got Hamier, I think it's Hemier. And then there's an Enix, which is dark night. And then you have that's it. And then they go to tell you from the primary deities, Gaia and Eunice gave birth to the Titans. Okay? Now, when we get to the Titans, that's where you're going to come all the way down to where you're at here in this timeline. Even back there too. Yet that's too much to take you right now. I want to keep you right here. Okay? Okay. Because everything is still in the whole of itself. It's nothing, take it away. Okay? All right. Okay, right. So Gaia and Uranus gave birth to the Titans and the Cyclops. Now, if you've really seen the Cyclops in real life, they're not pretty. They're not pretty at all. They're not even, no. But they are the beginnings. Yeah, they are your beginners. And yeah, and so whatever they were in those timelines and however they appear to be and whatever energy that they operated in, did they leave from that life as when the time was for the succeed or sin or sin out of the body they were in? Did they leave and just go away? Did their energy just dissipate and not ever be back into any existence anymore? No. They may have released in the time of their experiencing some of the dark energy that was in them in their energy field of or experiencing whatever they was experiencing. But each life that you come in, you are to release and put on, take off, put on. You are to take off your darkness and let your light shine through, because your light was already there. You just had to get rid of the dark side. You was born in the darkness of yourself with your light within. So you're still in light, but you gotta let it shine. You gotta bring it out. Okay? So that is like showing you how it started, where everything is at the beginning. Those deities, primary deities, are still who some of you, in me, and any other is still them today, okay? Especially now, because we all here today. But we have been coming before? Yes. All the time. You have came in and out of your own creation or civilization forever. Okay? And each part of your times of coming in, you played a different part of your life as a conscious, developing yourself in one thing or another. It just depends. You see? Okay. So, now, I want to show you this. Hysius, which is called chaos. Okay. When I was looking for, it's a movie out. I gotta find this movie here. Let me see if I can find it real fast. It's a movie out. Is it on this book? And it's called God of War. That's what it's called, God of War. Now God of War is Aries, supposed to be, right? But this God of War, it's in a game, I believe. He's not like the same Aries that you would see in other dictating photographs or pictures or something, you know. And I don't even think they named him Aries here in this video here that he is, because I believe he's playing as a Viking. Not sure, but I have to find the if I can find him the movie. I think it's in this. I think it's on my tablet, and that's why I'm not seeing it. Okay, so when I seen the movie or the video game, whatever it was that they were showing, I think, wait a minute, is it? Let's see. When whatever it was about, no. Then I see the Viking of the man, and I said, what is this? Who is this guy? And he says Viking, so I'm looking at it. And then I clicked on it, as I'm always doing. As I clicked on it, and I kept clicking, it finally took me to Hesius. Well, who is Hesius? First of all, Hesius is also, what's his name? Oh my gosh. Hesitus, which is another god that was born in the time of at the Greek time. And to him and Zeus, I think, is brothers. So they was born to Reba, the god Reba, and Cronus, I believe. So, but he was the god of fire. He was a what you call it, blacksmith. Okay, he was a blacksmith in Greek mythology time. But when you get your research done, that same Hesius is the same as you get to heresies, whoever the first one. These ages, honestly. He's the same one. They're the same one. Okay? But when you also get done with them two, and the Aries war guy, those two was the same people. And then when you go on back, when you get to the let me go back here. When you get back to Hesius, not Hesius, but Hesius. They got names are so close. That particular god, deity, will take you all the way back to where I begin to tell you. It's called Nificent. Well, I can't think of the name of it yet. I'll forget it. Nificent. But it takes you back to where I told you that the two sides of the continent, or the whole, had the fire and it had the ice on each side. And when you get back to the fire giant, Sirth is his name. He also you'll find him in one of the movies where I believe Thor is playing in it. Sirth, that's his name. That's the same character. Is Hesius, and Hesius, or whatever name. Those are all the same. Yes. Okay. So that I had to get to you so you can see how it's not. You're never ever done with the one. The one ever you are, that one is always in that there. It's always going to be there. Because that's the one that you are, the conscious that you are. You're not the two or the three, but you have operated in them. So, the very beginning of your life was the very beginning of the conscious. And then you continue to live in different lives, different timelines, and live different character, and not the characters, but you have lived different characters because you put on the energy of that character of like say for instance you're Certus, the fire giant, then you become Hesius, okay, Well, in that timeline, you're living in a different timeline, so you're living Surth and Hersis at the same, energies. Okay, that's how it works. But still, it's Surth is the one. Okay. I hope I explained that good enough. Because it's hard when I can have to give it to you, and and I already, because I see it and I know it, and, for me to give it back to someone who that I'm channeling it down to is a little harder. If you was here with me and we were like this, we could go, and we both could receive and give. Okay, so I won't give you any more tonight. I just want to give you that little bit before I went to bed, because I just didn't feel right, just not doing my homework. Okay, so I will come back tomorrow, hopefully, and everything's good. I will finish out some more of this to see if I can put foundations down for you, and so you can see where I'm taking you to. Because when I get done with you, I'm gonna get you to start looking for yourself and see what it all adds up to be. Big giant lie. Okay, well, the truth is lying there with it. Okay, have a wonderful evening, and I'm glad you all came. I'm happy to be here, and I have been hoping I can just do what I came here for. All right, namaste.